Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a Thanksgiving inspired makeup tutorial. I'm just going to be starting off with priming my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm just going to be blending that out. And when I tell you guys this concealer is bomb, it's bomb. It's really good. Such full coverage. And then I'm going to be setting my concealer with the RCMA No Color Loose Powder, and just so that the eyeshadows won't smudge or anything like that. And I'm going to be using my Morphe 35O palette, and I'm going to be starting with that shade that I showed you and just buffing that through the crease and using it as my transition color. Then I'm going to be using that light orange color and putting that in the same area as the previous color, just to add some warmth into the crease. Now I'm taking this warm brown color. It kind of reminds me of like Brown Script from MAC, if you have that. I'm just going to put that in the outer corner of my eye, and I'm blending that a little bit into the crease as well. And now I'm taking that color, that deeper brown on the bottom. It has more of like a warm tone to it though. And I'm putting that on the outer V, so literally creating like a V on the corner of my eye, and just to deepen up the crease area and add more dimension. Now I'm taking some concealer on a flat brush, and I am kind of carving out my inner third of my eye, and I'm just carving that out so that the eyeshadow that I'm going to place down pops even more, and it's kind of creating like a subtle cut crease. And I'm so sorry that it's like kind of out of focus and kind of blurry. I just really wanted to get this makeup up because I really liked how it turned out. So now I'm adding a deep kind of coppery tone to my inner third of my eye with a flat shader brush. And I'm really packing that on and getting the most pigment I can out of it. I'm just blending out the outer portion of my eye a little bit more so that it all blends together. And I added a wing liner and some lashes off camera because it was just way out of focus. So now finally onto the face. I am going to be using the MAC Natural Radiance Primer, and this is the yellow version. This is my first time trying it out, a little sample of it, and I actually really like it, so I might go and buy the full sized one. I'm going to be using the Prolongwear Nourishing foundation and the Cover FX custom cover drops. I love those custom cover drops. Like, you can add it to anything and it makes your face look flawless. So, and because the MAC foundation is a bit light for me, I just added in those custom cover drops to add a bit more tan to my face. And yeah, I'm just blending that in with a beauty blender. Now I am concealing underneath my eyes and highlighting the rest of my face with the same Tarte concealer that I primed my eyes with. This concealer is such full coverage. It's literally amazing. I used to love, well, not used to, I still love the NARS concealer, but I wanted to try something new, and everyone is ranting and raving about this one on YouTube, so I thought I'd give it a shot, and it's definitely worth it. Like, this stuff is nice. So I'm just blending that in with my beauty blender. Yeah, but this concealer is really like amazing. The coverage on it is so full, which I love for underneath my eyes because I have a bit of discoloration and some bags. So I really like it. Now I'm going to be setting and baking underneath my eyes with the same RCMA loose no color powder with another sponge that I have. It's the Real Techniques one, and I like this powder as well. You have to make sure that your skin is super moisturized before using it, because I feel like it dries out my face a lot. So that's why I don't like keep it on for that long, but I am using the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish to set the rest of my face, and it's in my color, so the shade Dark. And then I'm going to be using another one of these, but in the shade Dark Deep, which is I think like a shade lower, or shade darker, sorry. And I'm going to be using that to contour and bronze my face. I really like this. I've been using it for a while now. And then I'm going to be baking underneath that, just to clean it up, because I tend to get messy under there. And now I'm just contouring and bronzing my forehead, just to make it look smaller. And then yeah, so like I don't keep this powder on for too long because, like I said, I feel like it's kind of drying on my face. So that being said, it sets my foundation and my concealer and everything beautifully. Like it has a little bit of a flashback, so I wouldn't recommend using it for like photography, but for everyday use it's really good, and it's cheap, so yeah, it's really nice. So now I am just going to contour my nose with the MAC bronzer that I used before. And now I'm using the same bronzer. I'm gonna just dust that underneath my eyes. And I'm sorry, I'm like not in the frame. But yeah, I don't know, you could probably see. But I just put that underneath my eyes. And now I'm using MAC's Fix Plus. Can't live without this thing. Like, it makes your face look so melted together. Like sometimes I feel like with all the powders and everything that you put on your face, it kind of gets sometimes blotchy and whatever, but this like melts everything together. Now onto highlighter, my favorite part. For that glow, I am using Makeup Forever's highlighter in the shade 2. And I'm putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, more towards the apple of my cheek, because that's where I like my highlight to be. I don't like bring it up by the temples and stuff, because I mean I used to, but I like how it looks down by my cheeks. And then I put it on my nose and the center of my forehead and on my chin and on my cupid's bow. And I don't know where the clip is with me putting on my lipstick, but I used MAC Chestnut, and Kylie's lip kit in the shade Ginger. And oh, duh. I also used the Balm's Betty Luminizer just to add a little bit of more bronze to the look. But yeah, that's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed my makeup tutorial. There will be more, so please comment, like, subscribe, all that. And I'll see you soon. Bye!